I just saw a girl on TikTok and she said, I always feel sad on dating apps because I look at all the men that like me or the men putting themselves out there and I'm declining them and they're trying their best. They're just trying to find love too and they're just trying to find someone. And she's saying no to them and she just feels sad for them because there's so many of them out there. And I had an epiphany and I was like, wow, that's how we have more empathy in our little baby finger than most men in the entire world, because a man would never even have a thought or even occur to think that way about a woman they find unattractive.
What this woman is trying to do is paint one specific situation that only really happens to women to prove that women are the only ones that have empathy, when in that situation, most guys will never get enough matches to feel sorry. Most guys are lucky to get 1 or 2 a month, but when you turn it around to a situation that only really happens to men, like getting divorced, raped, losing your kids, and living out of your car, there's strangely not much women empathy there. Empathy is not gender specific. She's just trying to weaponize it against men and make it look like women have this inherent good and moral superiority. And what's worse, she's using this one anecdotal experience she has to try to prove her point, when I'm sure the overwhelming majority of women couldn't care less. And in most other situations that aren't gender specific, I'm pretty sure empathy is pretty equal across the board. But I do think men are more likely to do something about it, where women will just do stuff like this to farm likes and make themselves the center of the situation. Bottom line, I don't think empathy is gender specific, but rather the level people will have is determined by a number of combinations like fault, situations like how closely people can relate to it, like accidents, or some other thing that can commonly happen to people, and then maybe something gender specific. If anything, her video works against her, because there's plenty of different ways to feel empathy, not just that one specific way. And even if this is all fake rage bait, you're then using a very real situation to farm clout. So where's the empathy in that?